This is a look at my amazing painting retreat in France, where we stayed at the Chateau de la Vigne in the Loire Valley. And we just had the most beautiful surroundings, and this is our art studio. And we started with some colorful backgrounds and lots of play, a little bit of sketching with some inks, acrylics, lots of art supplies. And we started to build our mixed media paintings. And I showed everyone how to paint my layered pieces using lots of acrylics, a little bit of pencil, and definitely sketching in the eyes and adding some paint pen, and then going back in with a little bit more acrylic and adding lots of color. And I always loved having dinner. We ate every meal together and then had lots of times to relax and take a break, admire the flowers. We took a few day trips and went to cafes and wandered and took photos. Then we came back into the studio and painted, and all of the color that was always around us and at the beautiful chateau, all the flowers and the trees, it all went into our paintings in addition to the fun we had. And whenever someone had a question, I just answered right on the spot what they wanted to see. I would paint. And here I'm showing one of my layered mixed media paintings. And I always start with a colorful background and then go in and cover up parts of the painting to make my figure stand out. And I love keeping this transparent so that you can see the layers underneath. To me, that's all part of the painting story, to allow the underneath layers showing through, the way that our stories build us as people and individuals, and every single mark makes your piece unique. So everyone really had a chance to focus on their style and ask me all kinds of questions and see lots of demos. So everybody really went away with so many paintings, and we just used so much color and so many different supplies, and it was just so fun to borrow supplies from everybody. And I also did a few demos in my sketchbook where I did some watercolors with a little bit of pencil, and this is my way of really showing everyone how I create the eyes and get faces with lots of emotion and lots of depth. And I always start with a little bit of pencil. This is water-soluble pencil in my sketchbook, and that kind of gives me my first place to start. Then I add some water to kind of let the supplies do the work. As I'm adding color, then the water helps the watercolors kind of bleed out and allows for beautiful mistakes. And that's the philosophy that I then add into my paintings, my mixed media paintings, in addition to these watercolors, so that I'm not so attached to the outcome, and I can allow what wants to unfold in the painting and what does happen in the painting to really inform my next mark. So here, I didn't like the face anymore, so I'm just putting water on top and covering it up, and wiping that water away and kind of starting again, but using those initial marks that are still there to inform the next steps of my painting. And in this way, I also get a lot of softness in these faces, and it helps push my creativity in different directions. Again, so I'm not so attached to the outcome, and I can just allow my style to come through. Whenever we had a chance, we would go outside, smell the roses, take photos, and again allow all of this color to inform our paintings. I'm always inspired by flowers, and I love to add all these little elements to the hair of my paintings. And of course, there was a beautiful pool, and we could relax and then come back in and paint with the colors that surrounded us. And because we had this beautiful studio where we could go inside and outside, we were able to let our paintings dry outside so you can just see all of the color. We even were able to go through our sketchbooks and sketch a little bit outside, and then go back to our mixed media paintings and just play a little bit. So whenever people needed loosening up, you could just play. And then we would just go to dinner and go on our day trips and let our paintings dry and just have fun connecting with each other and wandering, going to cafes, and just feeling like locals and really getting to know one another, and going to the little shops and markets and having just such a good time on these day trips as well. And then it was so comforting to be able to come back to the chateau and have all of this delicious food made for us, and to just really relax and go back into the studio if we wanted, or just wander around or sit by the pool. And of course, we all had so many paintings to take home with us. It was just such a wonderful time and really amazing to see how everyone's art transformed, and how I could just answer everyone's questions as we went, so that if you got stuck at any place at any time, I would just be able to help you through that and show you how I might transform the painting, or a painting that I get stuck on.